What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we got ourselves a good one. We are bringing you guys the best team for ranked play as of right now. This team right here was actually used to win the most recent regionals in San Antonio, got first place, and it actually got second place, which is pretty crazy. Top two teams was this exact team, which is why I'm showcasing today. Like I said, probably the best team right now. It is phenomenal. You got yourselves Ice Rider Calyrex with Roar Moon, which is like the centerpiece of today's team, but other Pokemon to mesh it together. Roar Moon is going to be the first Pokemon that we do talk about. Photosynthesis with the booster energy, such a fast Pokemon, such a heavy hitter, and it can Tailwind support, which is great. It's got knockoff, acrobatics, Tailwind, and protect. Absolutely love this guy. Like I said, going to be using it a lot in today's video. Our restricted Pokemon going to be that Ice Rider Calyrex right here with the as one. Clear Amulette as item, obviously, because that is the best item for this Pokemon. It's got Glacial Lance, high horsepower, Trick Room, and last but not least, it has Protect, pretty standard moveset, which is why it's so good on Ice Rider Calyrex. Final four Pokemon, like I already said, a lot of meta guys. We got Urshifu, we got Landorus, we got Amoonguss, and Ogerpon. Urshifu is going to be able to do big time damage with Surge and Strikes in close combat. It's also rocking Taunt to kind of deal with support Pokemon. Last but not least, it has Detect. Ogerpon, half attacking, half support. Follow me, Horn Leech, Ivy Cudgel, can do it all. Amoonguss, big time support Pokemon, and last but not least, we got a big time special attacker on today's team. Sheer Force Landorus, Elite and Regulation G. Nothing more I can say about it. Guys, you want to run the team for yourself? Well, the code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's hop into match number one, showcasing the best team right now. What a way to get this video started. Ice Rider Calyrex versus Ice Rider Calyrex. I love it. They also got Landorus, they got Eternatus, rocking up with Urshifu, Amoonguss, and Chi-Yu. So pretty similar team outside of Chi-Yu and Eternatus. I mean, we got Roaring Moon, who's our Tailwind setter, and they got Chi-Yu. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's really similar teams. Really similar teams. Fire, Attacker, and Tailwind support Pokemon are different. That's it. That is it. Okay, how should we play this one? I think we should just go in the Roar Moon here. Maybe just boost your energy up, send the Tailwind, and rock out with maybe... Actually, what's your Terror type? Because I feel like there is a hot chance that they do leak Calyrex. And that's a little rough for me. Flying Terror type, a little rough for me. I don't want to play this one. I could just go into you. I could also go into Heart of Flame Ogerpon, which wouldn't be terrible. Wouldn't be terrible. What is my play here? I really don't know. I definitely want to go into Roar Moon because I think that Tailwind could be super, super important. We're gonna go into Ogerpon here. I think Ogerpon could be really, really good. So I'm gonna go Ogerpon. I am gonna end up going into Calyrex, and last but not least, we are going to bring this Sheer Force Life Orb Landorus. That's gonna be the play. They do go into Calyrex. I feel like the most prominent Terror type right now is Water, but I've been seeing a few like Dragon Terror types on Calyrex. I could get a little scared of that, but if they do go into Calyrex, I think they're gonna think that we're launching Ivy Cudgel in that slot, so there is a hot chance that they Terrasilize in the water. So maybe I might just switch it up, rip a Horn Leech, kind of go from there. We'll see. Let's see what they end up doing here. Let's just see. Let's just see, because their lead matters the most, and it is going to be okay. Eternatus, Chi-Yu, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. I could end up just Terrasilizing and attacking if I want to. That's not too bad. Special defense is dropped on the field. Probably do want to set up a Tailwind. I don't know if I want to Terrasilize Ogerpon right here. I might just Terrasilize Ogerpon here. I might just Terrasilize Ogerpon. Definitely want to rock a Tailwind. I don't want to Terrasilize. I think we're good with that. So I'm going to go Tailwind here. I'm thinking of just sending this because this could do some damage. This could do some damage. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send the Terror type. I'm gonna send the Fire Terror. I'm sending it. Plus, I really don't want to be neutral to a Fire Heat Wave and weak to a Bleak Wind Storm, so I just think Terrasilize is definitely a call here. It just works out well up against what our opponent has on the field right here. So Fire Terror on the Ogerpon. Give me that +1 attack boost, which I love so much. Embody Aspect. This thing's hitting like a truck. That +1 attack is it's a lot. Tailwind flies out here. They're not going for Tailwind. Most likely going for Bleak Wind Storm. We might just be able to KO this this Eternatus here. Hold up. Hold up. Please show me you're not Focus Sash, because I would love to just rip up into you and you not have Tailwind up. Let's go. That's a good start. That's a good start. Get rid of their Tailwind user before they set up Tailwind. That's what they get for trying to just Bleak Wind Storm me down. They're going to launch Heat Wave, and we soak decently well. Decently well. Of course, you get a crit on my Ogerpon. Something I don't want, but I don't mind this. They go into Calyrex here. Honestly, I think they Terrasilize in the water. Honestly, I think they Terrasilize in the water. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. I'm going to go for knockoff in this slot. Just for the sheer fact is, if they don't Terrasilize in the water, and we're just going to go Horn Leech and double down into this Calyrex slot. Because I think they want to Terrasilize, probably pop Trick Room. I doubt they protect. I hate this game. I don't like it. I don't like this game at all. I don't like this game. Not one bit. Not one bit. That's rough. That's rough. That's real rough. You might just go for Dark Pulse here and finish off my Ogerpon. That's rough. That's rough. I really just said, I don't think they're going to protect. And they do that, and now they Dark Pulse down, and they get another crit. Are you Scope Lens or something? What's going on here? I think that was KOing me regardless, but still. Come on with the crits now. Come on with the crits. Great protect on their end. I just want to go into Lando here. Probably just want to go into Lando. Sandsear Storm, we're gonna lock that in. We're gonna lock in some Sandsear Storm action. Problem is the ice moves here really don't do me so well. They really don't. They really don't. And that protect right there might just be game. Let's do this. Sandsear Storm flying. They're gonna finally click that Terra button, and I think it's gonna be the Calyrex now. And that's rough because one Glacial Lance just picks up game, right? Yeah, that's game. Let's say go for Trick Room. I mean, if they go for Trick Room though, we still have a hot shot to win this. Knockoff's gonna launch here. Do decent damage. Knockoff, it's Lumberry. Okay. Sandsear Storm is gonna double connect. Does it KO the Chiyu? It almost picks up the double KO, but it's not gonna be enough. It's just not gonna be enough. That protect right there won him the game. Dark Pulse gonna launch here. What are you critting so much for? You have to, like, I swear you have to be Scope Lens. No, your Focus Ash. What is going on? Your Focus, you just used the Focus Ash. What is 3 crits? 3 crits. Not like it's gonna matter too much. I mean, I got Ice Rider Calyrex, so I think I'm better off just. Actually, how slow is my Ice Rider Calyrex? Just a real question. 85. He's a little bit boosted in speed. There's a shot we can win this game. Let's go here. Because we should have 1 turn left in Tailwind, correct? Yeah. That's fine with me. So we're just going to protect you. Some of my Calyrex, and I mean, I could double protect, but that's not really going to do much. I'd rather just bring Calyrex onto the field right here. He's going to withdraw. So he's going to bring out his next Pokemon. That is fine. I don't mind where we're sitting. It's going to be a Mungus without Terror type. So I just protect here. And he can just Spore me out. That's rough. This is going to be a rough way to lose. That's a great swap in. Because legit, I thought we had a shot here by going into Calyrex right now. I thought we had a shot with Calyrex, but a Mungus could just put me to sleep. That's going to be game. That's going to be game. It's legit game. Because they're just going to put me to sleep. And they're just going to attack me. I could maybe just protect out. How many would I need back-to-back protect turns? I think that's how we win this game. I think that's the only way we win this game. There's 3 turns left in Trick Room. There's Soul. Yeah, we just need a quick wake up, I guess. I guess we just need a quick wake up. We'll do that. We'll go for Glacial Lance. He's going to put me to sleep. I already know that. Yep. Yep, GG's. Legit, that protect won him the game. This was a good game. This was a solid game across the board. And that swap right there was a big time play. I still thought we had a somewhat of a chance, but I mean, this is just game, set, match now. Unless I wake up next turn, but it's just going to Pollen Puff. That's what's going to be the play. Another crit, dude. Like, all these crits were probably KOing me anyway, but nonetheless, these crits are going absolutely nuclear. They really are, but I mean, he's +3. It's just absurd. Actually, what are you, +2 now? Yeah, you're +2. Yeah, so we'll go for another Glacial Lance. I think he just Pollen Puffs here. Sends it again. Honestly, a close match. Could have went either way, either time, but that protect right there, I got ahead of myself. Legit pulled him through. Then that Chiyu got off a ridiculous amount of damage. We should be able to soak this one, I think. Let's see. We do. And can I wake up? Quick naps? I do it. Hold up. Hold up. Give me a chance here. We don't care the Cal. We need to do more damage to Calyrex. Yeah. Yeah, now there's definitely no shot I win this one. Still. At least we went out with a bang. At least we went out with a bang. At least he went out with a bang. We play this one so well too. That protect. I was sitting there, I was just like, we're gonna double down to Calyrex. I don't think it's gonna protect here. Once I said it was just like Calyrex, use protect. Like, come on now. That really hurt the soul. But right now, my Calyrex outspeeds their Chi-Yu, but if I protect this turn, waste out Trick Room, then Chi-Yu's gonna outspeed and it's just gonna be game, so I gotta just go for Glacial Lance here. This Chi-Yu was smart, you protect, yep. Yep, smart call. Smart call. Our player's just playing good. We are higher up in the match tier. This match was top 2,000. So, playing some good opponents. GG, Double Edge comes out here, finishes us off. Good game. We're sitting 0-1. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Looking to bounce back here in match number 2. We are sitting 0-1. We'd love to grab ourselves a win here and, you know, get on the board. But going up against Groudon with Ogerpon, Rillaboom, Walking Wake, Urshifu, and last but not least, for Rigoraph over here. So they got weather. We don't have weather, but I think we should be fine. I mean, Walking Wake's definitely scaring me a little bit, but I think just going into our Tailwind setter with Roaring Moon could be really good for us. I mean, obviously they do have Fake Out ready to go with like Rillaboom. Is there any way I can stop that? No, there is not. I don't want to lead here. Who is my lead? I could just go into Lando here. Lando's not bad, or I could just go into Cali. Great options here. I'm gonna go into Cali. I'm gonna go into Cali and Roaring Moon. I could pop Trick Room if I want to, but yeah. No, we're gonna go into Ogerpon here. We're gonna go Ogerpon. So Ogerpon gonna pop out here with Roaring Moon. I like this. We're gonna go Cali, and last but not least, just go hyper offensive here with Lando. I like this. Need a win here. Need a win. We are sitting 0-1. That last match was actually really good. Could have definitely went either way, but again, for like the 50th time I said this, that protect on the Calyrex was the turning point. Once they did that, I was like, no, they're now just gonna Dark Pulse into my Ogerpon and finish him off. After a hot start from us, that Ivy Cudgel into that Tornadus was huge, especially they didn't go for Tailwind. It just worked wonders. It worked wonders. We just bopped it, got it out the way, and I was sitting there, I was just like, Ogerpon could be a huge threat this game if I could just consistently hit, and then I got protected. Still, good plays from our opponent. Like I said, we're gonna bounce back here. Guaranteeing you guys, I don't know if I'm gonna guarantee you guys a victory. I'm going to be 99% sure we're going to grab ourselves a victory. If not, it's going to be a close loss. But I think we can win this one. I do think we can win this one. Groudon probably going to come out here for a lead. Yep, Rigoraph and Groudon. They probably think we're popping Tailwind. I could just go Fire Terror, which I believe I should do here. You know what? Do I sacrifice a Tailwind for them to go for Trick Room? Because I'm thinking I want to go for Fire Terror and then just attack this Groudon, but at the same time, we could just go for Knockoff here. And we could go for Horn Leech. Let me see my speed real quick. What's my speed at? That's the real question. 133. I think Groudon outspeeds me. That's where the issue comes out. We're gonna double down into Rigoraph here. We're gonna double down into Rigoraph. And we're gonna see an ally switch. Okay, so we're just gonna attack this Groudon. Okay, so gonna knock off Clear Amulet probably. Assault Vest. So Vest is gone. I am outspeeding. I could have just Terrasalized and killed this thing. Let's see how much damage are we doing. Enough. We get a crit. I mean, I think that was KOing regardless. Looks like the crit gods are back on our side. So we were attacking Rigoraph just because we didn't want to pop a Trick Room, and we just get rid of Groudon. Free first turn. Alright, cool. Cool. I like this. Gonna go out into the next Pokemon. It is going to be Walking Wake. So Walking Wake in the sun. I don't really like that too much. I definitely want to pop Tailwind. I think Tailwind and speed is going to be our best friend. Does Walking Wake outspeed my my Roaring Moon? That's the real question. We're both boosted up right here. But you know what? I'm going to go for this Tailwind here. Could just go for Follow Me and soak this turn, but do we think he can KO him? I don't think so. I don't think he can. Maybe he can with his Helping Hand. Let's see. Let's see what he's going to do here. Hopefully, Roaring Moon just outspeeds. No, he doesn't. Hydra seems going to fly out here. That's just going to dump on me. Okay. They go for the Helping Hand turn. That's fine. We're going to be able to get off Tailwind for the rest of the squad, which is really beneficial for us. We need to go from there. So there we go. The Tailwind out and about. We learned that Walking Wake is Life Orb. It could go into you, but I'm just going to go into Calyrex. Calyrex, what's your speed here? Walking Wake might outspeed you. Probably, right? Yeah. Walking Wake's going to outspeed you, but I still feel like this is a good time for us to pop out into this Pokemon. And there is a chance that they do pop Trick Room, so I am going to go for Knockoff into the Rigoraph slot. Do I Fairy Terror though? Maybe. We're gonna Fairy Terror here. And just rip a Glacial Lance. I'm gonna Fairy Terror. Just because Draco Meteors kind of scare me, right? I feel like they're looking at Calyrex like we have to KO it. So they're probably like, there's a hot chance that they could go for Helping Hand in the Draco Meteor. Or even Helping Hand in the Flamethrower. Walking Wake has a lot of different moves. Plus it's life orb. The damage outputs. It's a lot. So I end up going into a Fairy Terror here. He ends up just protecting Walking Wake, which is fine. We're actually doubling down into this Frigoraph slot. Which is great news. We should be able to get rid of Frigoraph here. Beautiful big time damage. Calyrex pick up the KO. Pick up the KO, go +1. That'd be a big sign for us. That'd be a big thing for us for you to go +1 here. For you to go +1, pick up the KO. Let's go. It's a big time KO. Good calls on us just to attack this Frigoraph. I didn't want to pop and Trick Room and just taking speed control away from us. But right now, Roaring Moon is fastest on the field. But right now, speed as it stands is Roaring Moon, Walking Wake, and then my Calyrex. And yeah, it is going to be that same thing. Urshifu is going to come out here. They do have Fairy Terror type, which is working wonders. And I think we just go Acrobatics and we rip another Glacial Lance. Pretty simple, pretty standard, right? Pretty simple, pretty standard. We still have Lando in the back end, which is, it's okay, right? I mean, Hydro Steam's going to totally tear through it. They do have Sucker Punch ready to roll. And I'm kind of curious to see what they do here with my +1 speed here. Well, not +1 speed, my +1 attack. And I mean, Sucker Punch is going to be not very effective into both Pokemon. We'll end up seeing a Terror type pop out here from Urshifu. Yeah, Urshifu's going to take it. And he's going straight Dark. So I wonder if you're going for Sucker Punch, or that was probably more of a just defensive Terror type, knowing that I'm rocking Acrobatics. Still, nonetheless, Acrobatics should be able to do a decent amount of damage here. Actually, wow. I guess I lied. Absolutely nothing. Dragon Pulse is going to fly through here. That's going to KO you. And from here, Calyrex, you should go next. I'm hoping you just take out Walking Wake. You're +1. You're +1, big dog. Show them why you're +1. That's why you're +1. Double KO. Monstrous attack there. Picking up the win. Like I said, we're bouncing back here. Big time win from this squad. Absolutely dominate this matchup here. We're sitting 1-1. Let's go hop to our third and final. Third and final match is here. And we're looking for that winning record. We bounce back in match number 2. We're sitting 1-1, going up against a Ting Lu squad. And honestly, I think I had this team in my rental codes. This is a very strong team. I haven't gotten around to using it yet on recording, but I'm definitely going to be using this team, or teams similar to this, very, very soon. Dondozo, Calyrex, Ting Lu, alongside with Whimsicott, Ogerpon, and last but not least, Urshifu. I mean, Tailwind could be a really good friend of ours, so I might just want to lead my Roaring Moon. I am scared of just Whimsicott Calyrex. That can get a little out of hand. I do have Fairy Terror on you, so you know what? We'll have to go you, and we'll go in with you. I like that. Definitely like that a lot. So I'm gonna go in with both of them. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna lead. We're not gonna lead you, because if they go Tailwind, then we'd rather have somebody else. Could just go like Whimsicott, or not Whimsicott, Amoonguss here, or I could just go Ogerpon. And you know what? I am gonna go Ogerpon. So I'm gonna go Ogerpon. I am gonna go Calyrex here. If I am Papa Trick Room, I want you, and last but not least, we want Lando. Yeah, we want Lando. Lando's just so good. Lando just so good. Honestly, I mean, Urshifu could have been great, especially up against Ting Lu, but we got some Pokemon. We got some Pokemon to deal with it. All right, so we're 1-1. Want this winning record, especially using this team today. This is just such a strong team. That first match definitely could have went in our favor. I think that was just good plays from our opponent. Second match, we dominated. I mean, Calyrex was just an absolute beast. Glacial Lance is it's just too much to handle sometimes. Same thing with Astral Barrage. It just really is. We're gonna end up leading Ogerpon alongside with Urshifu. Dark Urshifu comes out here. Fairy Terror is an absolute must here. They could double down into me, which is a slight issue, so I might just go for Follow Me. I think Follow Me's gotta be my play, right? Trick Room. Don't send Terror just yet. Just Follow Me. Yeah. We're not going to send Terror just yet. The Follow Me pops out here. He's going to go for Ivy Cudgel, which we should soak. Yeah, okay, cool. And then Wicked Blow's going to finish this off. That's totally fine. It does not finish this off. Let's go Ogerpon. Let's go Ogerpon. Let's go Pon. Big time soak ups from Pon. At this point, now we Terrasilize. We go for this. And I mean, if I can get this off, I'd rather deal some damage onto you. Let's see how this one plays. Let's see, now we got a Fairy Terror rocking. I like this a lot. We got off the Trick Room. Ogerpon soaking up 2 shots. 2 shots, Wicked Blow and Ivy Cutter. That's a bulky Pon, dude. That's a bulky Pon right there. There's a real bulky Pon. Love me some Ogerpon action. It's just such a good Pokemon. He's gonna end up detecting. That's fine. Is Pon gonna take out my Pon? There, he's gonna Spike Shield and just read out what we're doing here, wasting a Trick Room turn. That's fine, but now he knows we Terrasilize, which is a little rough. I have a Moongus in for late game. I think I'm just gonna do the exact same thing as what I just did. Right? Could they swap in it? What I'd rather get rid of? I mean, Ogerpon is definitely scary, but at the same time, I'd rather get rid of this Urshifu. I would rather get rid of this Urshifu. Could swap in a Dondozo in that slot. And in that case, you know what? I am gonna go for Horn Leech instead. Just in case there is a swap of Dondozo, we can still chip up some damage. Or even, there's no way he swaps into Tinglo. There's no way he swaps into Tinglo. Or there's no way he swaps into Shadow Rider Calyrex either. Could see a Sucker Punch come out here from Urshifu. Could definitely see that. You could think that we're going for Follow Me again. That Double Protect right there was pretty smart. Let's just see how they play this one. Let's just see. I think there's a chance to go for Sucker Punch. And they withdraw this Ogerpon. And you going in Dondozo on this slot? I feel like probably, right? Yep, Dondozo. I thought it was going to be the Urshifu slot. You're just out here landing double detects, no problem. Is that what's going on? Is that what's going on? You're just landing double detects? Is that what's going on? You just go for double detects and you land them, no problem? Okay. 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 Waste out Trick Room really well here. Dondozo probably going to protect, let's be honest here. Dondozo probably going to protect. And I could see a Sucker Punch. There's only 2 turns left in Trick Room. I'm going to do this, and I'm just going to Spike Shield up. Could definitely see a Protect from Dondozo and a Spiky Shield. Or not Spiky Shield, and a Sucker Punch pop out here. This is absurd. Trick Room's like gone already. Trick Room's gone already. This is a good job by our opponent, though. I'll give him that. That's what I get for being in high tier Master Tier. Top 2,000 right now. This opponent was, I think, top 1,000? They're pretty up there. So I Spike Shield up. Wave Crash gonna fly here. Okay, so we could have just Horn Leech that. Actually, you're probably slower in Trick Room. Those Sucker Punch flies. We do a little bit of damage there. Glacial Lance is going to launch here. And finally get off some nice damage on the Urshifu. And Wicked Blow is going to fly here. Which, how much damage is doing? Okay, I was going to say. Should not do that much damage. So there is that. 1 turn left in Trick Room. We could hard swap into like maybe a Moongus here. Which I think is going to be the better play for us. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I'll save my Ogerpon. I'll save my Pon. I'll save my Pon. What a way to waste Trick Room, dude. They wasted it really well. You think we see another Detect? Maybe, maybe not. maybe not. But Don Dizzy's staying on the field here. We hard swap into a Moongus. He's going to go for that Sucker Punch, which is great news for us. He's going to yawn me. Oh, come on now. That ain't right. That ain't right at all. That ain't right. Glacial Lance launches. We do pick up our first KO, and we chip up some nice damage onto Dondozo. Okay, we're +1 on attack. And now I'm kind of sitting at a point where it's like I have to make a decision. Do I swap Calyrex? Or do I just stay on the field with it? And waste out its turns? I think I might pop Trick Room and waste out his turns. I'm not even going to sit here and sugarcoat it. And the reason I say that, let's see who they go into first. But the reason I do say that is because if I pop Trick Room, I can really waste out my sleep turns no problem. Because I can just Spore him up. I can just Spore City, right? I mean, I can't Spore that, though. That's where the issue comes abrupt. Sacrifice our Ogerpon here. Let's sacrifice our Ogerpon. Just to kind of reset the stage here. Something we have to do. Kind of just reset some things. So we do that. We protect our moves. We don't have Terror type. They have Terror type, correct? Yeah. And they're gonna try to Ivy Cudgel my moves down. There's that. They'll pick up the easy KO onto my Ogerpon. He goes for a double yawn, so I actually might just get off a turn with Ogerpon here. He's kind of sitting here at a decision now. Where, do I get off a Horn Leech into this Dondozo? Or do I get off a Spore into this Dondozo? I get one or the other here. I get one or the other. I get one or the other unless they got Grass Terror type, and they just protect. Never mind. This was just protects eat me up today. He decided to protect. And they pick up a free KO. Okay, actually, I soaked that, which is great news. Only it's gonna get blocked. I think I might just do the same thing. I think I might just do the same thing. I think I might just do the same thing. I think I gotta do the same thing. Let's do it. Let's do the same thing. Same thing seems good unless they land another double protect, which I'd be very upset at. But I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna do the same thing. Unless their Ogerpon outspeeds my Ogerpon, that'd be the only slight issue here, right? Where they could just pick up double KO, but I don't think we're sitting in like a terrible position right now. I don't think it's terrible. It's a close match. It's a close match. So they definitely still have Shadow Rider Calyrex late game. And this Ogerpon does outspeed mine, so that's gonna be a free double KO for him. Not a big deal. And we know their final 3 Pokemon, so he's gonna go for. Why are you going for a yawn for? What's the yawn for? You think I'm swapping out here? I get to put you to sleep. I get to put you to sleep. Okay. So I get him to sleep. Just speed sitting at. You should be able to soak an Ivy Cudgel. Let's be honest here. I don't know. Do I want to KO this thing? Because if I go for Sludge Bomb, like just say I go for Sludge Bomb, I should have went to Calyrex here. I should have went the Calyrex. That's rough. He's Spiky Shields anyway. I should have went the Calyrex. And the reason I say that is because, like, my plan was their original thought was to just Rage Powder in case he terrestrializes and then just KO him with a Sludge Bomb. But I mean, if I KO him with Sludge Bomb, then Calyrex just comes out here, outspeeds, can pick up the double KO, no problem. Kind of get working from there. But I mean, Dondozo's just soaking up HP at this point. It's getting out of hand. A lot of protects from our opponent's side. You know, we're gonna go through with this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna Rage Powder because they still have Terra, correct? Yeah, they still have Terra. We're gonna Rage Powder a shot just in case the Terra finally pops out here. I mean, I have Fairy Terra on my Calyrex, which is really good. Which is really good. Dondozo's gonna be asleep here. The Rage Powder was just a precautionary thing because I do believe we should be able to soak up this shot. I forgot Yawn put me to sleep. I totally forgot Yawn put me to sleep, but this is gonna work out fine here. We don't get the KO. Can I get poison? A little bit of poison. Don Dizzy's gonna wake up, pick up a KO. No, he's just spamming Yawn for like no reason right now. He's just spamming Yawn. This is tough. Yawn's just gonna win the game. Nah, they're sitting here in a great position. I can't swap into my Calyrex. I would need Calyrex. If I can wake up and go for Spore, that'd be nice. That'd be nice, but they had a bunch of times where they could just KO my Amoonguss, but they're playing the Spore game here. Hornleech gonna fly here. We end up soaking Hornleech. That's actually massive that they go for Hornleech instead of this, because I get to pick up the KO onto him. And Sandsnare Storm does some nice damage into Dondozo. But Amoonguss could wake up here. Put this Dondozo to sleep. That'd be really nice. But he's just spamming Yawn, thinking I was going to swap. Nope, I just stayed in here to attack. I'm still asleep. But Calyrex comes out here and wins this game. Yep, that's tough. The Dondozo was just a problem. They played Protects perfectly too. Just protecting at the right time, wasting out Trick Room. Played a great opponent. Played great opponents today. Solid videos, solid matchups. Especially this opponent, just protecting at the right time, yawning at the right time. Just pestering around and now getting out the Calyrex to finish off this game. Because Calyrex, obviously, just going to go for Astral Barrage. Pick up the double KO. Only way we can win this would be like... I don't even know. Both my Pokemon are asleep. I have no idea. The only way we can win this game is if Calyrex could somehow soak the +2 and then get like double crit with with a Glacial Lance. But that's a lot to ask for. I mean, +2, really a problem. He's probably just gonna rip a Psychic move into me. Yeah, good match. Great match. Great match. Always love a good recording. We're gonna go 1 and 2 for today's video though. A little bit of losing record still. Nonetheless, this team is phenomenal. The team that we used today, really, really good. But again, I'm so high up in Master Tier right now that I'm just versing very good opponents who play this game way more than me. Even though I play this game a lot, I don't play outside of recording, so I record my videos. That's it. Had enough of it. I do enjoy this game though. Usually whenever a new Pokemon game comes out, I play it a lot more. But towards the end, obviously, I just record. I just enjoy making content for you guys. So hopefully you guys are enjoying. But I'm gonna bring out my Calyrex, and this is just, well, I already know what's happening. Like I can tell you exactly what's gonna happen. He's gonna go for probably a Psychic move, but he's just gonna attack and then he's just gonna yawn. So only way again is to soak and then crit. And honestly, Dondozo probably maybe outspeeds us, but once he gets off the yawn, he just protects. There's the Astral Barrage. Can we soak this by chance? That's what I'm very curious to see. No, dead. Dead. GG's. Go 1 and 2 for today's video. Hopefully you guys still did enjoy. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, rocking out with one of the best teams right now for Ranked Regulation G. If you guys want to rent this team, obviously rental code is in the top right-hand corner, but the team was great. I mean, we went 1 and 2 with it. Did grab ourselves a losing record, but nonetheless, played some really good opponents. I thought the opponents we played us perfectly, protected at the right time, the perfect times, and just, you know, swapped in and out, making really good plays. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that bigger subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread some positivity today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.